I'm Ben Pirt, and I make Mirobot, which is a little robotics kit for teaching kids about technology, programming, engineering, all the kind of fun stuff. People particularly love the fact that it seems to be drawing spirograph patterns again, which is gives me an idea for a new product. But yeah, it's a hugely positive reaction really, from especially from families with kids. Last year I had the Kickstarter, and that was to pilot the first version. I spent the last year, it went really well, and I spent the last year basically trying it out on people, getting loads of feedback, and this is now launching the finished product. It's had all of the difficult bits cut out and works much better, and it's a lot easier to build. So it's, yeah, lots of user testing. In my second Kickstarter, because I'm basically treating Kickstarter as part of my product development platform really. So, you know, using it for beta testing, got 500 really engaged people helping me test it, and then using it again to launch the finished product. So not just treating it as a platform to launch the finished thing, engaging people in the whole process of developing the actual product. It's been fantastic actually. I mean, the people who helped me build the first one, I've had all kinds of useful feedback from them. There's a Google group set up, so people have been sharing tips on how to make it work better or how to solve particular things. And the feedback I've had over email has just helped me rule out all of the issues that version had, and make this version work a lot better. The main challenge really was me underestimating or overestimating how children were able to build the product. So the kind of defining moment for me was when I went into a school, built 10 robots with 30 kids, and they all had exactly the same problems building it. And so I went home that night and ripped apart the design, rebuilt it basically from scratch. And so although it's superficially the same, it's completely different, and all of the hard bits have been eliminated. So now instead of using pegs to go together, it all snaps together very easily, and each bit holds in the previous bit. So it's a lot easier to build. You no longer need an extra hand to build it. It's completely open hardware, open software, everything is open. So you can download the chassis files, laser cut them yourself, you can download the PCB files, have them made yourself, you can modify the Arduino code, you can modify the HTML, it's entirely open. Some of the changes will be compatible, and I'm looking at releasing a kit that will allow you to use the new Wi-Fi module on the old hardware. But the new chassis is completely different really, so it's a whole new thing. So one of the big changes in the second version has been a switch of the Wi-Fi module, and I'm moving now to using the ESP modules, which means I've been able to write all my own firmware to go on it. So it's running a web server, it's running a WebSocket server, it can actually talk the Arduino bootloader protocol and upgrade the Arduino over the web. My advice for young makers really is just get stuck in. There's so many projects to get you started. Pick one, use it to build something else, modify it, and it's the best way of learning is to sort of stand on other people's shoulders really.